fitness influencer Kirsty Dunne's success is heavily dependent on making sure that she shows up in a very authentic way when it comes to the tens of thousands of people who follow her and trust her advice in the fitness space. Because of her influence, she has a lot of brands wanting to reach out to have her represent their products or services, with her relying on her intuition to make sure that she only associates with brands who she really believes in.
I feel like when you're starting out a business and you're growing your business, at the beginning you think, okay, I have to take all these opportunities and and a lot of people see dollar sign. A lot of the time, if you think short term and it's like a great opportunity, that will come back to impact you in the future in your business. And people can see through that. People know if you're just in it for the short term and you're promoting something just because you're getting paid or it's sponsored. Back to my intuition, that moral compass, I always stay true to those values of aligning with the culture of the brand. It's authenticity. People want to see that it's something that if you're working with a brand or you're promoting a brand, that it's truly something that aligns with your lifestyle. And you have to be transparent about that. There were a few brands that have, many brands actually, that have approached me, and it was for brands that don't align with, the culture of what I believe in. And, whether it's, if it's something like synthetic chemicals and nutritional products, or if it's something that I know can harm people's health, or, and I really value that with something that's holistic. And same with fitness. I'm not trying to promote quick fixes or gimmicks or use this product, it works, it's gonna change your life and you're gonna lose like 40 pounds. I really wanted to be that role model and that person, that coach that people could go to and trust. And I might tell them something they're not gonna like, and because they want a quick fix. But ultimately, it's for me that's where I have that credibility and rapport with people.
Making sure that Kirsty uses her intuition to align herself with the right brands creates an intuitive connection with those who trust her for her advice, as without this, she simply wouldn't be able to achieve the success that she now enjoys. Justin Moore also knows about how important alignment is when trying to find success after he found it harder and harder to find enjoyment in his business. How his intuition had him realize that he was changing who he was so that he could align with the type of customer he was not meant to serve can be seen in this video.